Good morning, everyone. Bit of an early start today. I'm about to hit the road and go and pick up my new bike. It's about 4 hours away from me, so I'm about to go and throw the trailer on the back and go on a little bit of a road trip. Welcome back to another video, guys. While we're enjoying this lovely drive up to Port Augusta together, I'll tell you a little bit about what I know about this bike so far. About 2 months ago, one of my mates told me about this bike. It was a friend of his that owned the bike, and they were out riding together. I think they were doing some burnouts or something, and his mate fell off the side, and the bike kept rolling upright until it got to an intersection where it tipped over, and a truck came around the corner, ran over the front end, and caused this damage to the bike, which caused it to get written off. My mate sent me through a heap of photos of the damage, told me all about it, gave me the history on the bike, and basically lined up with the guy who owned the bike to buy the stock parts as well, and the super tuner, so it made perfect sense to go for a bike like this. I kept an eye on the auction websites, and when it popped up, I started bidding for it. This was COVID time, so the prices were actually a little bit more than I would have paid for a bike normally, but because I knew everything about it and lined up all the other stuff, I was happy to pay what I did for it. The auction website actually listed this as a 2013 Street Bob. I'm not sure whether it would have gone for even more money had it been listed as a 17. There's a local Facebook group, and one of the guys in there was complaining about the prices of motorbikes, and specifically this one. He didn't know that it was actually a 17, so I'm assuming it probably would have gone for even more had they known. So there's a bit of a backstory about the bike and why I chose to buy it. We are nearly in Port Augusta now, so I'm looking forward to seeing this thing in person. We'll pull up, check it out, get it on the trailer, and get it home. Alright, so here it is. We've just arrived in Port Augusta and pulled up, and the bloke with the yard was kind enough to bring it out the front. He forklifted it out here. It doesn't roll. There's a little bit more damage to the fork lowers than I first thought, but overall she's pretty good. It's got a bit of good gear on it. Yeah, I think the crash bar probably saved a lot of damage, and there's a few scrapes and stuff like the pipes, but that's not too bad. It's got some nice hard case risers, I think there. Yeah, the crash bar obviously saved it. Heavy breather. There's no panel damage apart from a little bend in the guard, but I might be able to save that. We'll have to have a look at it. But for now, because it doesn't roll, I've bought some tools and a spare front wheel with me. I'm just going to change it over and get it on the trailer. I can lay this over on the crash bar. Said bring that. It's get on the piece. So plan A here was to lean the bike over on the end of the crash bar without damaging anything else, get that front wheel off the ground, knock the axle out, and change the front wheel over. Simple, right? Well, this front end was tweaked to all hell. There was no way this axle was coming out without ramming it through with something. I couldn't do that while the bike was laying on its side. We needed a plan B.
Said, well, if he could lift it up for 2 minutes with his forklift, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah. Do you reckon you could give us a lift for 2 sets while I change the front wheel out. Yeah. Just get off the ground, that'd be unreal. Oh, was it? Oh, sorry. No, that'll be right. Cheers. Right, that should get us. Beauty. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Alrighty. What's scraping there actually? Something's right. Oh, it's the guard on the back. That's alright.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Thank you. Thanks heaps. See ya.
Have fun.
Hang on.
Right on. Cheers, mate. Shut her in for the drive home.
Much later.
$8,508 kilometers. Just got a little bit of fuel. Do it again when these things fire up and you don't know the history, well, all of the history. I know a little bit about this one, but yeah, it's always great. So time to give this thing a bit of a wash. As you watch me scrub off layers of this caked on red Australian dirt, I'll wind this video out. It was really great to get this thing home and just charge the battery overnight and start up first pop, no worries. few of you have said that you would like shorter videos and more of them, so I'm trying something different with this one. If you enjoyed the video, I'm going to do the old YouTube thing. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, help grow the channel for me. Obviously, these things aren't cheap to do, so a little bit of extra cash from YouTube would really help out. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you on the next one where we do a bit of work on the bike and see if there's any other hidden surprises.